Hey guys, so those of you that have watched my previous videos will know that my old desk and setup was cramped, uncomfortable, and didn't exactly show off the hardware that I was using. So I decided it was time for an upgrade. I knew vaguely what I wanted. It had to be able to allow sufficient cooling for my dual R9290s, which will be running my PB287Q from Asus. So I started up by doing some drawings and then used SketchUp to do some CAD designs, just to make sure everything would fit and get an idea of how it would feel and how it would look and make sure it would fit in my room. So here is the finished product. Next was water cooling, which was more trouble than I expected it to be, as Phobia's revision 2 of their 200mm radiator is too big to fit inside the Corsair 600T case. I also had a few troubles with the reservoir not being clearly marked for in and out, so my water loop's actually running backwards, but it's fine, it shouldn't make a difference in temperatures. And the fitting of the water block is the first time I've done that, so I was quite nervous doing that. Leak testing was nerve-wracking again, first water block I've done, but I am really happy with how the computer has turned out. So next on to the monitor, which, as I said previously, is the Asus PB287Q. It is an amazing monitor. It is full 4K and it runs at 60 frames a second, and although I can't show you 4K with a 1080p camera, I have zoomed in just to show you how sharp it is even when zoomed in. Now just a quick tour of the computer itself. I'm using 3/8 inch tubing, a 200mm radiator in the top and a 200mm radiator in the front. The water blocks are by EK, who are the only people who make water blocks that fit the MSI R9290 Gaming Edition, and the CPU block is made by XSPC. I'm using compression fittings, which look very, very nice. I do like the chrome look. And as you can see, with my Hue RGB colour changing LEDs, the tubing and the chrome does take on the colour of the lights really nicely. Much better in my mind than having coloured liquids. The pump's not noisy. I have it running at full speed and I cannot hear it over my fans or over a gaming, if that's what I'm doing, and genuinely it's now a centerpiece of my room. As you can see, I still have a few bubbles in my reservoir, but my loop doesn't appear to have any, so I'm going to leave them to come out in their own time. I'm using a silver kill coil in a pipe to prevent algae from growing. I could put washing up liquid in to try and get rid of the bubbles quicker, but it hasn't caused any extra noise, so I'm going to let it do it in its own time. So I'm going to show you just a brief clip of Assassin's Creed Black Flag running at 60 frames a second with dynamic VSync on. The game looks amazing, and zoomed in it is still pin sharp, and I'm only hitting 60 degrees on the Crossfire R9290s. Well, I hope you enjoyed the overview of my computer. I'm afraid I can't put any more gameplay in than that, as I really don't want this video flagged. But thanks for watching, and feel free to like and subscribe and leave a comment.